Hello there, everybody. It is I, your friendly hamburger pal, King Mac, and welcome to this special presentation on YouTube. All month long, for the month of June, we bring you the second annual Female Protagonist Gaming Month here on TTBurger 88. We will be covering video games starring female lead protagonists, ranging from action-adventure, survival horror, and other video game genres. Be sure to grab a hot fresh cheeseburger, some delicious golden french fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and now here is Tony, aka TTBurger88, to bring you TTBurger Game Reviews Female Protagonist Edition on YouTube.
Hello everybody! Welcome back to more TTBurger Game Reviews here on YouTube, and I am your host Tony, bringing you more game reviews here on YouTube of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4 games. And today is the month of June, so I'm bringing you all the second annual Female Protagonist Gaming Month on YouTube. All month long we're looking at games with female protagonists and ranging from first-person shooters, action-adventure, RPGs, and other surprises here as well. And this is the episode 227 here, part 1 of 1. And I want to give a shout out to some female YouTubers who I know, like Brit Girls Go Stateside and Black Healer and Sadet the Hyper Lamia, and more and more and more. And I want to give a shout out to everyone who supported this channel. I want to give a shout out to Trixie, SubZeroMNX, and King Mac, and everyone else who supported this channel for the last 6 years. If more of you guys, this channel wouldn't be as big as it today, so I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And since it's Female Protagonist Gaming Month, I have a special guest here for you all. She's from Texas. Her name is Trixie, the dancing cowgirl girl champion for Texas, who's dancing and getting ready for the next cowgirl dance contest. I'm gonna introduce you all right now, all the way from Texas. How you doing, Trixie? You ready for some female protagonist gaming action?
Hey Tony, what's shaking? I am getting my dance on for the cowgirl dance contest here in Texas.
Oh, sweet. How's that going? Pressing long and hard to win first place again, eh?
Yeah, I feel the gold medal coming once again. So what do you got planned for this episode for Female Protagonist Gaming Month? Do you have any cowgirl games this time?
No, not really, but I have a bunch more. You have any suggestions here for Female Protagonist Gaming Month here?
No cowgirl games? Oh, okay. What about that one game by that one company called, what was it called again? Oh yeah, Treasure, where you play as that female character that can make everything all stretchy to where it explodes and stuff.
Ah, yes, I know what game you're talking about. It was an interesting idea for the time. Never saw anything like it.
Well, what are you waiting for? Tell everyone what it is all about.
Okay, here you go. Here are, ladies and gentlemen. This is Stretch Panic for the PlayStation 2, released on August 28th, 2001. Interesting concept, a simple but frustrating game. Stretch Panic works well, but wasn't executed the best. While it's not a terrible game, it could have been better. I will explain along the way. Like the title says, the game is stretchy. A lot of stretchy elements in the game. You stretch the death out of the enemies and the bosses, and it's a pretty cool idea, but not executed the best, like I said. It's not a bad game, but it can get repetitive and frustrating, but it's not shockingly bad, but it's an okay game. We'll talk about that later. Story of Stretch Panic, there really isn't a story technically, but there is enough to have a story. Puts you in the role of a young girl named Linda, who has a giant head. Linda is used as an errand girl by her 12 vain sisters who are obsessed with beauty and making fun of a little scarf and more. One day, a mysterious package appears on the doorstep which unleashes 13 vanity demons. 12 of them manage to kidnap the 12 sisters, while the 13th demon becomes stuck in Linda's scarf. Now Linda, with her possessed scarf with the demon inside it, is on the quest to save her sisters and defeat the demons and get her sisters back. Her scarf now gives her the ability to grab onto enemies and stretching them as they were elastic. It is a cool concept on paper and I like the story, I'll say that much. Presentation, we have great graphics and an animated feel to them with a stretchy-like element to it. We're going to be using the word stretch and stretchy a lot in this review, so bear with me. Linda looks the best, even though her head is big, she still looks detailed. Only problem is there's barely any variety in enemies. The only enemies you have, aside from the boss, are these big-breasted women who have breasts as big as balloons. Weird, but I guess it works for a game called Stretch Panic. The frame rate is smooth, having some minor slowdowns, but you can really not notice it at all. For sound, not much to say about the sound. The music is very catchy, pop techno tunes. They fit the game almost perfectly. Actually, they fit the game perfectly, not almost perfectly. I don't know why I said that there, but the voice acting is good, but there's not much to it. Other sound effects have a smooth, stretchy feel to it, which leads us to the gameplay. While I do like the idea of stretchy enemies to death and honestly definitely starving more, like I mentioned, it has some problems and it wasn't executed the best, resulting in some issues. Like it is a short game, only 3 hours long. After that, you can play it again if you want to get a higher score and stuff. After cutting your throw into the Museum of Agony, it's your hub world to free from harm. As Linda, you go around and go through these doors that lead you to where you're able to rescue your sisters. Before you can do that, you need to go through the doors with the X on them, EX on them, and these here give you points you'll need to access the world. To earn more points, you must fight those big-breasted women-like enemies called the Zako. You get points by using the scarf to grab their hair, or so they get to deal with the red damage there. You get a point each time you hit them in the right spot. The EX worlds can be revisited anytime you get more points. The points are easy to get, and when you defeat all the Zako, you can return to the museum and use your points on new levels. The main levels of Stretch Panic is you defeating the boss at a level to save your sisters. Then do the same thing over and over again until you clear the stages and new ones appear. And go to the EX levels to earn more points. Rinse, lather, repeat, until you beat the game. It's a gist of Stretch Panic. It is a short game, but a frustrating game due to the negatives right now. The controls take some time to get used to. Usually with the camera and looking around, holding the L2 button to look around stops you in your tracks, and when you look at the camera, it can get you killed. The game can get repetitive doing the same thing over and over. Navigating narrow walkways can result in you falling off to your death due to the controls, and the execution could have been handled better like with the controls. Short game, only 2 to 3 hours long, not much replay value, still an okay game, but could have been better. Final thoughts, it's worth checking out, probably for a rental, but it's not going to much to do it since the game is short and gets a little repetitive. Stretch Panic on the PlayStation 2 gets a 7 out of 10 due to the problems I have with it, but the game that should not be overlooked. And it's definitely a rather good title here to start off Female Protagonist Gaming Month number 2. So Trixie, what did you think? You satisfied with the episode there?
I was expecting a higher score. I thought it was cool to stretch enemies and objects inside.
Yeah, well the game had its problems.
I guess so, Tony. What is the next episode to be for this Female Protagonist Gaming Month?
Well, you'll have to find out. Right now, Trixie, you need to practice for your dance contest. So I'll see you in the next episode.
Until then, see you next time, Tony.
Take care, Trixie. And we are done with episode 227. Episode 228, we'll have another Female Protagonist Gaming review coming up, so then look out for that. If you'd like to see or hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below, and join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United, along with my Facebook group, TTBurger 8 Gamers Group, and my Facebook page called TTBurger 8. So all I can say is, it's Tony. Peace and out. Have a great day. Stay tuned for more Female Protagonist game reviews all month long in June on YouTube. Take care, everybody.